Welcome to Red9SysTech. Today we are going to look at a demo of implementing input streams in Java. As we see in the previous video, the input streams are nothing but the way how we are going to give input to a Java program. So there are multiple ways that we can give input to a Java program. One other way is from the user keyboard. The other way is to get read from the data from the file. So basically we can use Scanner class to get the input from the user keyboard, and also we can use BufferedReader class to get the data read from the file as well as from the user keyboard. So I have created a demo class for our demo purpose. So basically this is a class where I have a main method. So within main method I created three methods to demonstrate each and every concept separately. So I have a class method called Scanner keyboard input demo, which is nothing but to demonstrate how we can get the data from the user input using keyboard by using a scanner class. And similarly we can also use BufferedReader class to get the user keyboard input. So that is why I created another class, another method called BufferedReader keyboard input demo. And similarly I have created another method called BufferedReader file input demo. By using the file, how are we going to read it from the file? Okay, BufferedReader. So let me comment all these methods except the first one, so that these two methods won't get executed. Let me save this file. So if I can go here, Scanner keyboard input demo, then I can expand this particular method here. Okay, so here, so in this method we are going to see how we are going to pass data from the user keyboard and how we are going to use Scanner class to capture the user input. Okay, so this is the method which is going to get executed when I execute this particular class. So here I am creating an object for the scanner class, which is nothing but scanner s is equal to new scanner of. So within the scanner constructor I am going to pass system.in, that is the input stream which we are going to use it to pass the parameter to the constructor of the scanner class. So with the help of se object, which is scanner object, I can able to catch the data which I am entering in my console or the user keyboard. So I see here, right, se.nextLine, which is nothing but to capture the string value which I am passing it from the keyboard. And if I want to get some particular character, then I can use at the rate of the dot caret of whatever the index we want to capture it, we can get the particular character. And if I want to capture the integer, then I can use scanner object dot next int or next long, next double, and then using system.out.println I can able to print the capture values, right? So let me go and execute this program. Okay, so this is the console window where I am going to pass the inputs. So first one I am going to pass se.nextLine, which means nothing but it is expecting to give me some string value. Let's say the name, let's say Karthik. If you see here, the difference is the color of this particular input value is different than the output value. So that means that we are passing the input value. Then click on enter. Now we have to pass the next value, which is gender, which is nothing but a character. So it should be only one character. Character means 1. So gender is male. So M. Click on enter. And now we are going to give integer value, which is age. So let's say 30. Okay. Click on enter. And now we have to give a phone number which is of long type. Let's say 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Okay. Click on enter. Now the other expectation is next double. So double means, let's say marks, let's say 85.5. okay. When you click on next, what it is going to do, it is going to capture everything from this scanner object, and it is going to print all the variables I am here in the system.out.println. Here you go. See, name is Karthik, gender is M, age is 30, phone number and marks. So everything whatever we see in this black color is nothing coming from this output statement, and these are the input statements we gave it as part of scanner object. Okay, so this is how we have to use scanner class to pass the data from the user keyboard. Now let's move on to the next way of getting the input from the user keyboard, which is nothing but using BufferedReader class. So let me comment the scanner keyboard method, and I'm going to enable this method, and I'm going to save this file, and I'm going to clear this console. Let me walk through this particular method, how we are doing it. So here using the BufferedReader class, so BufferedReader is a class which comes in the IO package. So BufferedReader br is equal to new BufferedReader of. So I'm going to create an object for this BufferedReader. and on this BufferedReader constructor I'm going to pass the input stream reader by using the input stream, which is nothing but system.in. So here also we are using system.in as the input stream for the input stream reader, and we are going to pass it to the BufferedReader. So in the scanner class we directly pass the input stream, and here we are going to pass input stream to the object constructor of input stream reader, and that object we are going to pass it to the BufferedReader. So here we are using br.readLine. In case of scanner we used sc.nextLine, but in case of BufferedReader we have to use readLine method to get the given input string. So let me go ahead and execute this program. Okay, now let me go and type my input on the console. Let's say Karthik. When I click on enter, it says hello Karthik, because this hello is coming from this output statement, and this Karthik is nothing but the input. My input value is stored into this str, and this str is getting printed over here. So this is how we have to use BufferedReader class to get the user input data from the keyboard. Now let me go ahead and comment this method, and let me go ahead and execute this program to explain about how to get the data from the input file. Okay, so let me save this file, and let me go ahead and show this particular method implementation. So here I want to read the data from the file, and from that file I need to read, and I want to print it over here in the display statement. Let me go ahead and clear the console. Okay, so here we are using BufferedReader in order to read the data from the file and also to show it in the console. Okay, so first for that I have to use file, because I am going to create a file called inputfile.txt. so I have a file called inputfile.txt which is in my desktop. Here you go. So here I have inputfile.txt file. So in this file, let me open it with bb-edit. Okay, here it says hello everyone, welcome to Red9SysTech. So this is my file which I am going to give input to the class, right? So here file f is equal to new file of so this is the text file, I want to read it, and this file object I want to give it to the file reader constructor, and this file reader object for I'm going to give it to the BufferedReader. So basically BufferedReader directly can't read the file, so that we have to use file reader to get the file. So here I am going to read this line from the br.readLine, which means like I am using while loop, meaning like I want to read all the lines in the file one at a time, and I want to print it in the print statement like system.out.println, and finally I'm going to close the stream. Okay, let me go ahead and execute this particular class. Okay, see here, hello everyone, welcome to Red9SysTech. So this is the same thing what we have written in our this input file.txt. So this is how we have to use BufferedReader class to read the data from the input file and print it in the console. So these are the ways that we can use input streams to deal with getting the input, pass the input to the Java program. So if you guys have any questions regarding this video, please post your comments, and if you guys have any thoughts, so please post your comments and we will discuss in our comment section. And if you guys like this video, please hit the thumbs up button and also share it with your friends. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click on the notification button. I will see you in the next video guys. Stay tuned. Bye bye.